for this part of the live stream video is now being served on the set. Hello everyone, and what is going on? Hyperion-Blue-GT here. Let's get ready to go and continue on in round 7 of the 2023 series GTWS Manufacturers Cup on Gran Turismo 7 before at the end of the season. So, I just ended up on 8th place just to have one part of the live stream video on the set before going up on to take 2. We'll be continue on at Autodromo de Interlagos for the Group 3 category, take on in 20 laps for the GT3 and GT2 leagues, while the GT1 league will go extended to be on 30 laps. It was so close, and I almost had to take a good feeling out there since I just went there to take the top 3 position by starting out in 3rd place. So, if anything happens, because live stream recording session is now in progress, because I got a little special guest appearance, because I know I just really want to have a lot of more concentration that I just really might need to get focusing, because all I might need to do is going to have to take my rehearsal act without any too much interruptions. But I just really don't want to get myself in big trouble, because it's all about having a live stream video session for myself to go alone. So I'm about to be all set, good to go. VOP regulation is about to be set automatically, will be set on the mid-speed track for every Group 3 cars on every manufacturer car brands. So if anything happens during take 2 for having phase 2 preparation during the live stream video, will be set and go all the way. If possible, I'll have to be on the main patient standby in about 2 minutes just to make sure if I had to stop broadcasting due to the technical difficulties from round 6. So here I go. Practice is in session in about 11 minutes as the matchmaking will start to begin. So as always, if you're new to my YouTube channel, be sure click the subscribe button, then leave a like and comment at the section down below. Check out the links on the description if you want to see more. Don't forget to click the bell for notification on upcoming content videos in the later future. Now it's time to get ready to go and continue on for the final round in the Manufacturers Cup of the 2023 GTWS season. Let's begin. Alright folks, looks like this is going to get much more preparational. Just to have take 2 will be on standby before the second phase after phase 1 is now putting up with some unexpected guest arrival that he or she don't know about my live stream video is now going for behind the scenes. Well, I maybe prefer to have some alone time for myself, but I just got a little munchkin just really wants to entertain when I'm doing some live stream video, but I'm just trying to tell him just no noise allowed when I'm going live stream. So I had to make sure to have one good best loud respond, but I know. I just had a little guy just really wants to come inside on my studio just to have a one important thing to have some confirmed before from Box from Half-Life. Just want something else to say, will have to be on the main correction to be addressed for having a one simple message. So here we go.
Hello and good day for round 7 to be accepted from the administration command.
Alright, well, I can't say because Fox from Half-Life that just adding up to put up on text to speech just to make sure to have one confirmation before the start of the final round in the Manufacturers Cup. So gonna have to be ready to go in about under 9 minutes just to have extra time to go 8 minutes to have a good preparation to go for underway. Almost forgot one other thing to have the Stock Racing compound tires to be entered on the qualifying session. Minor details is all I need to have some quick simple changes before I'm about to be ready to join in session in the lobby. Okay, looks like double check on the Stock Racing compound tires. Try this again and let's go rolling start to be doing practice to go shape up, and then I'll be good to go before the qualifying we'll be going amp up and faster all the way. Okay, gonna have to keep going much more practice because I just really don't want to have any kinds of interrupted noises when I'm going live stream. Just to have not taking too much noises, that would be a very bad idea for my distraction. Okay, going straight. Proceed on forward. Sector 1 clear. Go for Sector 2 to have turn number 4 and 5. You know, the country of Brazil is a very good perfect track since Gran Turismo Sports, but especially to have a very best moments out there to see some Group 3 cars in action for every Manufacturers Cup season, especially for the FIA Gran Turismo Championship back then, but it was a lot of fun out there, and currently for the second time on GT7 for the continuation for the 2023 GTWS season. In about 6 minutes and 50 seconds before the matchmaking is about to begin. After the GTWS season for myself, well, I have already been planned out to do this on my own after the Manufacturers Cup as Toyota Gazoo Racing GT Cup continues on. But I'm still working on it to be focusing to have all of my Autodromo fan art liveries is now currently in progress to be imported from GT Sport to GT7. That's how I've been doing all day, you guys. Just gonna have to keep working on and focusing to have my Autodromo fan art liveries. But if I really might need to come up with a better idea after the competition, maybe I'll have to go down and start making a live stream to go behind the scenes that you guys might gonna have to take a good look about how am I making Autodromo fan art liveries to add up with some variation to your favorite Autodromo characters. Well, I guess my little guest appearance is not understand about my live stream video. Just trying to tell him just no noise allowed, because I might get end up to be on a huge embarrassing, but that would be bad for my reputation. Okay, just going to go, and I'll have to do this for only one more attempt and finishing up at the end of take 2 of the live stream video. I know how hard it is for myself to be as a YouTuber for so many years by over 10 years ago. But I'm not going to give up yet because I might going to have to continue on, and I just really might need to have more people to subscribe to my YouTube channel to help out and support to go up onto 1,000 before I'm about to start making money. But I don't have money because all I have to do is gonna have to survive from my own way and just gonna find someone who can help me to start making money on my own. It's all about economy in real life, but I know I just really demand for making cash is very much more important for all the hard work that I just spent for so many years after I graduate from high school. Still more depressed and having a hard time that I just really don't want to take too much responsibility. That would be too overwhelmed and too severely stressed out. That's how it also to be damaging with my own body language and my own self-esteem. Other people don't know about taking their own care and having some body language just to be understandable to open their mind and open their eyes. That's how I just come here every single time on GT7 as I'm being proven to be as a Gran Turismo competitor. But you guys still remember about round 6 incident when I've been going live stream at Watkins Glen International for the Group 3 category. So I really deserve to go and take the blame at the lobby glitch. That's how that glitch is put me as the next target victim along with the other previous Gran Turismo players that has the same effect. I'm still mad, I'm still very angry about that glitch that really deserved to take the blame. It's ruining my reputation because I deserve to have much more possibility to go for the second chance, as I'm about to go plan for having a redemption stage for proceed forward after the GTWS season. That's right, you guys. I may have a plan, and I'm about to go for having a redemption season for my very own during the month of July and August. But I can still be here to participate on Toyota Gazoo Racing GT Cup and the upcoming on Porsche Esports Challenge USA. That's how my plan is every summer, but especially that June was a very good place to start out to go relaxing, and then the 4th of July celebration would be coming up by Tuesday. Well, July 1st is going to be on Saturday, which is the celebration of Canada Day. Happy Canada Day, you guys, and especially for all Canadian Gran Turismo players out there who's always going to have to keep on racing, stay clean, and move forward after the finishing of the Manufacturers Cup season. So what else is next to do for my main topic, as I'm about to go plan to do some continuation progress with Vision Autodromo. But I still got to be announced to be placement onto my Twitter account, but just focusing on my main account to have my personal name title, because there's also to have a second one to be copying my title. But I don't know who that person really is, because it's starting to get on my nerves and makes me feel outraged. Whoever that person really is demands to be confront to be having a chat session to come clean. But I'm sure of it. I sound pretty angry about this person copying with my same name, and emojis is now being placed on Twitter account, because I just really might need to demand some answers. For the next part, in about 1 minute and 10 seconds before the matchmaking will start, I just recently watched episode 2 of season 1 from Dispenser Camp. I mean, I just really don't want to get all kinds of spoiler alerts, so my lips are being sealed. But there's no way gonna have to take too much spoiler alert about episode 2 from the first season of Dispenser Camp. Maybe if I have to go and make the chat meeting with the YouTube company called Odd Nation Cartoons. Odd Nation Cartoons did perfectly well out there to be well put up to have 2 versions with English and Spanish audio versions on season 2 of Dispenser Camp. But I mean, it takes 2 weeks to find out for the upcoming 3rd episode that we have to find out coming soon. But I can't wait to see how episode 3 is going to look like. But I just really might need to take no spoiler by having 100% just gonna have to keep my lips sealed and don't say anything. But after all, I just really might want to have a planned collaboration with myself and Odd Nation Cartoons, just to make sure to have some fan art liveries that related to the Autodromo community. So here we are right now. Matchmaking will start. Let's see how it turns out. Alright, right on time, and everyone is here. There's B, Philip, Mick, Surprise, Brick 415, VPPR, CB Matt, McGreasy, Ceronics, here's myself, Skyper 6.0, S Jackman, Dust Cloud Me Do, Matt Runner 88, MK3TT, Lily in the McLaren 650S GT3. Everyone else is now being joined in session. And here's Philip, Mick, Creepice. Looks like they're all joined in. Alright. Hang on 1 second, folks. Looks like I'm just trying to tell him not to make any too much noises. I just really might need to have a 100% quiet time for myself. Alright, let's go auto drive. Just gonna have to take phase 1 preparation before phase 2. We'll have to do a matter of perspective during this part of the lobby. We'll have to make much more safer. Alright, warm up complete. Let's go. 4-lap qualifying time in 5 minutes. So I have to go down and get faster to be proven up and go all the way. Well, I just really might need to prepare to have my own in person to go peace and quiet. During live stream, that is. That's how I just really might need to prefer to go relaxation with no getting too much annoying sounds. Sorry about that, viewers. I just got a bit distracted. I just might need to get focusing, so I just don't want any too much distraction. But that would be bad for my reputation. That is not my cup of tea. Okay, switch on to the radar. Going out exit at the pit lane. Alright, almost forgot one other thing. Just to have the brake balance, we have to keep a good steady balance position to be in good motion. Looks like RC is here in the BMW M6 GT3 Endurance. Just to be determined to have a Spirit or Endurance model. Amp up the good pace. Alright, they're supposed to be having a good, fair competition racing with commentary with no interruption. Okay, there we go. Speed in progress, and go for number 7. Okay, looks like RC is squeezing in. Try not to get closer to him. There we go. Timer begins right now on lap number 2. Time to have myself a super pace of the UTRS and Sportec. Amp up the good speed, blocking, and sideways to go shake off the evasion. There we go. Amp up the good pace, and my super pace of the UTRS and Sportec will find a good line. That's one hairpin cleared on turn 8, hairpin 2 on turn 9. Now go left on turn 11. Okay, looks like I just barely took a track limit due to the penalty. There it goes. Looks like that's how it happens. Bummer. I hate it when that happens because of that penalty just really put me into the hurt. Alright, so change of plans. Change of plans because I'll have to take lap number 2 to go check and clear instead of 3 laps. I was so very close, and thanks to that penalty, according to the track limit, is now going set on normal. So I have to be extra careful next time because a whole new way of format is now putting up with some new set of rules. Okay, Philip McBride is now set for the new record. It's only down to a minute left to have a reminder notice. Come on, just give me a perfect lap time to go improve and brake balance to be suitable and check. It's only down to 30 seconds left before the qualifier ends, and it's going to commence overtime in progress. I just really might need to get my head in the game and focusing on the competition. just to have a minute and 32 seconds is now going for the best serve ejected. So let's find out, and just gonna have to go all clear in about 5 seconds and commence overtime on lap 2. Here I go, and begin a 1 lap reminder notice is now in session. Come on, I'll have to combine my good strength, slipstream, and acceleration. Ah, come on! Are you serious? Are you trying to slam me in for this? Not cool, man. Not cool at all. I guess that might be the sign of payback from round 6, of course. I guess that deserves a lesson learned. Okay, looks like so much for that planned idea for this ejected. This is going to be huge absurd that I've just been waiting for this moment. Ah, gosh dang it. Now this is going to be a deadline for having this part of the lap time. Well, I guess this is going to have to take a change of plans. So, this is it, you guys. The final round and go in progress to see how this part of the video segment, after finishing for having a hard-going qualifying session in today's temperature in Interlagos, 75.2 degrees Fahrenheit, and one best choice to go requirement to be put up onto the hard racing compound tires. So gonna have to go for the quick options and start out to be on the hard racing tires just to make sure to have a good same method from Spa-Francorchamps in the 24-hour layout. But it turns out because I just ends up and going stalling to end in 16th place. Note to self, you guys, I just really don't want to get stalled around, and this is where the best fun will have to come for having a conclusion. So here we go, folks. Let's have a competition time to go in 3, 2, 1, let's go. Here we are for the final race in the 2023 GTWS Manufacturers Cup is about to begin at Brazil. GT players in Group 3 cars are about to be set and go for the starting grid. Here we have Brick 415 in Toyota on first place, B in second place for the 2020 Mercedes-AMG GT3, Dust Cloud Midu in the Lamborghini Huracan in third place, Philip is now entered on fourth, VPR CB Matt in 5th place is now choosing with Porsche. Matt Runner 88 in 6th place. 7th place we have S. Jackman in the Honda NSX Group 3. McGreasy has entered to be on position 8. Next up is Saronics is now go for number 9. 10th place we have MK3TT in the Ferrari, followed by Lily in the McLaren 650S GT3 in 4th place. Andrew Faster arrives in 12th place. Capel has entered on 13. Skyper 6.0 has entered 14th place. 15th place is RC in the BMW M6. And here's myself. Number 16 is the UDRS in Sportec livery on the Corvette C7 Group 3. with all the top times from round 6 at Watkins Glen International, I won't be here to participate instead of having a substitute competition. So it turns out from 16 players to go down into 15 to go preparational and commence with a cutscene to go for the rolling start. This is where the final race and the competition at the end of the 2023 season of the GTWS to the Manufacturers Cup will be set and go for the countdown in 3 seconds. So here we go, folks. Let's kick it to the high gear and let this be the final race is about to go commence underway. Good luck out there, folks. Keep on racing, stay clean, and give it all you got. So heads up, coming down onto turn 1 and 2 at the center S, McLaren is going off the track and tried to be avoidable on the contact at Nissan by the accident, and looks like Team Insportec is kicking up, and oh, there it goes. Looks like this could be a spun out on Team Mercedes. Is now dropped down from 3rd to below position on number 15. This is going to be crazy out there to see. The final race is all about doing the high stakes and push your way onto the top 3 position or top 5 to go at it. But here comes Break 415 in the lead, you guys, just to have a perfect spotlight to be entered and go all out racing competition around in Interlagos of the country in Brazil. So heads up, MK3TT is now slowed down onto hairpin number 1 and 2 by around in turn number 8 and 9. Looks like Nissan, driven by M3 Faststar, is now entered to be on the number 11 position as Team Insportec kick it to the high gear to stay on track. And oh, there goes another part of the contact to be forcing off the track. This is going to be a bit crazy out there in round 7 as the final race will be set and go for having a tough difficulties to avoid taking too much drama. So here comes Ferrari, and MK3TT will be doing the first one to be forced on the slowdown by crossing the penalty line. There goes Team Insportec coming in and moving up from number 15 and go for number 8 in the main position to be entered on over on lap number 2. Just to have the hard compound racing tires is now suitable and check before going down onto turn 1 and 2 at the center S before proceed over onto turn 3 at the Cuba do Sol. Sounds pretty neat, very awesome, and well enjoyable to see how Team UDRS Insportec will be going back on the rocks and perfect comeback ever since to do a hard racing effort to be on the qualifying session due to the interruption. Coming over onto Dolago onto turn 4 and 5. Keep going and stay on track in about 9.2 seconds along with the 7 racers is currently by around in sector 2. Team UDRS Insportec has come in a long way after having some tough difficulties from last Wednesday during week number 4. But it'll have to take one last race, one final chance, and will approve to be official to be part onto the GTWS title due to the 1 race absence by the incident. So here it comes. Gonna have to keep a good steady pace on the grip. Brake balance is always meant to be set on the front and go entered at turn 12 at sector 3. So there it goes. Looks like kick up the slipstream and go forward all the way for Team UDRS Insportec by focusing on Nissan in position 7 after S. Jackman on the Honda NSX Group 3 is now quick recovery after crossing the penalty line. Here comes the fastest lap time. Break 415 is now cleared for the fastest lap in about a minute. 33.203 seconds is all cleared and moving up onto the 3rd lap. So here it comes, you guys. It's about to go all-out slipstream to catch up on to Lamborghini for the battle in 5th place. Lamborghini, Nissan, Honda, and Chevy is going pushing through the edges and keep up the good boundaries to be on the main limitation to be going over to head back on turn 4 and 5 at the entrance of sector 2. So the mid-speed correction is now doing 75% correct and going well to be precisely to be head on over to go back onto turn 6 and 7 before doing 3 hairpins onto turn 8 through turn 10. So look at Honda go, almost there to get closer onto Lamborghini before it catches up and break the gap after exit from hairpin 2 before entrance on hairpin 3. That's a very good close contact, race around and go dropping combat to have a slipstream. We'll kick it to the high gear. Come on, Jackman, you can do it. Stay on focusing at Lamborghini after finishing Sector 2 to go proceed on to Sector 3. Especially to go procedure as well for Team UDRS Insportec in the Chevy Corvette C7 Group 3 during 8th place as M3 Faststar and the Nissan GTR-Nismo GT3 currently to stay forward on to 7th place. While the update for the fastest lap time on Brig 415 is now being set and go update by a minute, 32.520 seconds is now going faster to be represented. And hold on, looks like it's Lamborghini is now having a lost control contact by around on the center S between turn 1 and 2. Dust Cloud Me Do is now having the big trouble out there to be ends up onto 9th place and get back on track to stay on over to be catching up onto RC in the BMW M6 GT3 Endurance model. So meanwhile, Team UDRS Insportec and Nissan is now update onto 6th and 7th place to be well last seen after Lamborghini just took a lost amount of the grip on the center S. So coming around and proceed to be forward to have turn 8 after finishing onto turn 7 in the second part to go wide open in the right corner. That's a good, excellent position and stay on track. Hard compound racing tires to be on the main surveillance lookout to see how Group 3 racers during the final round in the Manufacturers Cup of the 2023 GTWS season. So gonna amp up the speed, shine reflection, and keep a good clear on turn 12 to go all clear. We're almost there to be finishing up at the end of the 4th lap. Halfway there to be clear on lap number 5 and about 15 more to go. Brig 415 in the Toyota GR Supra racing concept that refers to have a different livery cosplay as the BMW M8 GT3 competition. Looks so confusing, by the way. Other Gran Turismo players and Toyota fans may seem to have a bit obvious to see how the GR Supra may be going well disguised. Hold on, looks like Nissan just barely took a lost amount of grip on Cuba du Sol around in turn 3, and that makes Team UDRS Insportec struts in and clear passing through to be forward onto the main straightaway to be stopped at Sector 2 on turn 4 and 5. And there goes RC, and about 0.6 seconds remaining as Team Insportec kicks up and go all the way to see how BMW is going follow the trail, and Team Chevy is now currently to be on the main target victim to see how one possible clean racer to stay on track and keep going all the way. So let's amp it up. Going defense and stay on over in hairpin number 2 at turn 9 before going enter to be right back at hairpin 3 in turn 10. Absolutely much more possible out there to see how Team UDRS Insportec has a good eyesight with BMW currently and head on over to be going over on to Sector 3 at turn 12. Just to have a one good simple clean overtake for BMW before Team Chevy will be doing much more possible to keep a good blocking defense. Stay on track, finishing up onto lap 6 and cleared from lap number 5. And there it goes. Turn 1 at the center S for Team Insportec for Team Chevy, and BMW will go behind in second. Trouble times has been averted and go all the way for having a good thrill of the slipstream battle to catch up on to Philip Spice on position 5 in about 6.6 seconds remaining. And there it goes. Proper clean racing communication just for Chevy and BMW were to go all the way and pass on over to have the next turn by round in number 6 and 7. So hanging around in the balance for Team UDRS Insportec, looks like BMW has the opportunity to go enter onto hairpin 2 when taking turn 9 is deep up forward as Team Insportec stays on the main defense to get closer and challenging up by having a tough opponent. That's how having an honorable race is all about for Team UDRS Insportec during the Manufacturers Cup season. When it turns out to have one fierce conclusion when entered on Sector 3 between Chevy and BMW. All in a day's work, and Slipstream is going well contested to be doing a main part of the struggle by finishing up on lap 6, as the top 5 racers is currently to go entered on lap number 7. So here they are right now. 2 of them has now entered by number 7 and pulled the brake and steep carefully onto the center S at turn 1 towards turn 2. Great job. Team Insportec stays on the good correct line of balance, and even of course to have brake 415 on the Toyota GR Supra Racing Concept is still in the lead. Slow down matters, and gonna have to keep a good blind corner as BMW swoops in and overtakes to be moving up onto position 6 after Team Insportec is going concentration and struggle to be on the main determination. So there's BMW right now. He's getting closer and proceed on turn 1 onto the hairpin at number 8 and number 9 at hairpin 2. So keep a good grip, you guys. Stay clean and keep a good steady balance during the final round. It's all about having the best differences to be on the FR and MR drivetrain layouts in the GT3 class. As for Team Insportec, still continues on and keep pushing forward by the conclusion in about 5.9 seconds to see how Capali from Canada is currently to be on the number 8 spot after Dust Cloud Midu is still on position 9 in the Lamborghini Huracan GT3. As other racers has been finished from lap number 7 and go forward to be currently on to lap number 8. Let's see how the second place driver is McGreasy is now doing well. Looks like he's on the chase and go catch up onto brake 415 in about a few more seconds to go remaining, as the main driver is now go for the runner-up to be in progress to catch up onto the first position driver. So we have to keep a good watchful eye out on other top 3 racers to be on the course map at the top right screen. So there it goes. As Sector 2 enters for Team UDRS Insportec after RC in the BMW M6 GT3 Endurance model is currently to stay on the number 6. Going on right, handling and balance, even to have the hard compound racing tires just to make sure to keep a good steady position without any too much pressure. Always gonna have to keep a good slow and steady move when the tire wear is still in effect. After clear from hairpin 3 at around in turn 10, RC in the BMW M6 GT3 Endurance model is now pushing away from Team UDRS Insportec to go adjusted and apply by 2 seconds to go for the increased defense. Come on Insportec, just keep pushing hard and amp up the offense to go at it. And even of course to have the acceleration is going much more impossible to see how BMW is taking on and go for the hard racing effort to have a GT3 Kato battle. So here it comes, the 9th lap enters and coming in on to turn 1 and 2 at the center S for BMW. Especially for Team UDRS Insportec is doing the same thing and doing the same pattern. But what about Dust Cloud Midu? Looks like he's on the number 8 spot after Capelli has been overtaken to be going back on to 9th place. Just to have 3 racers is now going for the all-out slipstream battle to take the battle in 3rd place. So looks like S. Jackman is now going at it to be on the number 3 spot at the bronze in the Honda NSX Group 3. Let's see how the 3 racers are about to go enter in the first hairpin and go onto the left at hairpin 2 before the right turn is now going to proceed to be at hairpin 3. Look at those 3 go. They're about to step it up and keep up the main chase onto Honda between 4th and 5th place drivers. Philip McSpice is now actually to stay on hold and keep pushing up onto the 4th place driver in about a few more seconds remaining on around in 1 second. There goes brake 415 at the pits. Looks like McGreasy has now entered in the lead during the 9th lap and proceed forward to be on the 10th lap. But what about other racers who can actually might gonna have to take a chance and go for the pit stop? So we have to keep a good watchful eye out as brake 415 is now put up onto the Solid Racing compound tires, and there goes RC is now entered the pit for the first time. Here it comes. 10 laps to go remaining, and we're about to go enter in the halfway point during the Manufacturers Cup Round 7 final race. Here comes brake 415. Keep a good steady direction to have a good formation at the pit exit as Team UDRS Insportec is now go for the eyesight visualization. And hold on, looks like this could be a problem, and looks like brake 415 has left the lobby while Team UDRS Insportec in the Chevy Corvette C7 Group 3 is now going for 5th place by default. Didn't see that one coming. I thought brake 415 is now actually just going to keep continuing on during the race. That could be surprising. So on to the last minute. One American Gran Turismo racer, Philip McCrispice, is now actually to go for the number 4 spot as 3 Canadian racers is now going at it to have a top 3 position. McGreasy is still in the lead, followed by S. Jackman, along with BPR_CB Matt is now entered in the 3rd position at the bronze. Just to find out to see how 3 Canadian racer is all about having a best celebration to go on July 1st. So here they are right now. Looks like 2 racers has entered the pits, along with Philip McCrispice is now doing the 3rd time to see it as well. First for every Gran Turismo racer, and yet to be currently to have Team UDRS Insportec to go for the number 2 spot. 9 laps to go, and moving on forward to be currently in lap number 11. So here it comes. Looks like McGreasy is about to go pit exit. Looks like Team UDRS Insportec might gonna have to take a chance. Come on, you can do it. Get closer onto Porsche when going out exit at the pits. Perfect magic goes. Looks like Team UDRS is about to accept the challenge and facing up with McGreasy in the Porsche 911 RSR Type 991 2017 with a red trim style official livery. Alright, let's give it a go, and I'll have to prove it to McGreasy, and that's how Racing Honor is all the purpose for having a good clean competition to have a good potential like a different role of Heart of the Cards. So got me my Corvettes. So let's kick it up into high gear and take on McGreasy in the Porsche 911 RSR to go for the battle in 2nd place. Sounds like all the other racers are about to take on with Team Insportec for having a different purpose to see how a position is now being seen for the last minute. But after all, Team Insportec has come in a long way, and step up for the main part of the objective to go for the top 3 is now going up, and will proceed to be standardly by having a main approach to go for the bronze position. But still yet to come, no other racers won't be able to beat brake 415's lap time by a minute. 32.33 seconds is now being shown on the fastest lap time by the record. Here comes the 12th lap, going down and proceed on turn 1 and 2 at the center S. McGreasy is still holding down the fortress, is now going to fend it as Team Insportec goes for the offense. Let's give it a good prove and stay on track. McGreasy is still rolling in to have a best time to go finishing on to Sector 2 to go entrance after finishing from Sector 1. So coming up in about 1.3 seconds is Dust Cloud Midu in the Lamborghini Huracan GT3. I bet he might have a good purpose to go for having a hard racing compound tires to do the endurance. Just like all the other racers will be step up and go mandatory requirement to see how the main method and skillful set to go all out endurance. Let's give it a see how 2 mid-engine race car will get boxed in on to Team Chevy in 3rd place. But heads up, looks like McGreasy just took a quick recovery. Gonna have to keep a good watchful eye on him if he made a mistake. All clear in Sector 2. Going left turn on number 12. There we go. Just gonna have to keep a good main slipstream to be stay on hold. And Lamborghini is about to get closer onto Chevy in about 0.7 seconds to be breakthrough and go lots amount onto the defense to be on the main gap. So hurry up, UDRS. go for lap number 13 and save your best roll onto the center S in turn number 1. There we go. Looks like this is going to get much more pretty downhill out there. Just going to keep a good extra careful to avoid a penalty. And there it goes. Looks like the marshal post will have to keep a good surveillance on Team Insportec for having a lack of skill and strength. Turn 4 on the way. Here comes Lamborghini at the arrival scene. Dust Cloud Me Do is now going closer in about 0.2 seconds towards Insportec's current position towards number 6 and 7 after clear from turn 5. This is going to get a bit messy out there. Save a spare for Lamborghini for Team Insportec and go back over onto Hairpin 1 at turn 8. Very good. Looks like Dust Cloud saves Team Insportec to be averted for having one avoidable contact and then save it by the bell to go call in on to Hairpin 3. So next up, you guys, looks like B is about to get closer to have a best run and go for 0.5 seconds closer onto Team Insportec's current position on the number 4 spot. Come on, I know other racers are about to go aggressive and stay on track to keep a good holding down the line. This race is going to be the most impossible season for the final round. Here comes the brake zone. Down to the center S. Team UDRS is holding down the defense to stay on 4th place as B kicks up and go left turn on the Cuba du Sol. One Mercedes AMG GT3 in the 2020 model is about to go swoop in and take the left side to go enter on the Sector 2. So here it is right now. Mercedes overtakes Team Chevy is now going down at number 5. So far so very close, and the grip is still on hold to keep up in the right balance. I guess B might have underestimated Team UDRS Insportec's racing skills to go holding down the line. So let's go back onto the hairpin. Looks like Lamborghini, Mercedes-Benz, and Chevy is now going at it to have a main chase to catch up onto Porsche in about a few more seconds to go remaining as BPR underscore CV Matt is in first position in the lead. It takes non-stop racing out there at Interlagos for the Group 3 category during the final round in the Manufacturers Cup GTWS season of the 2023 series. So heads up, looks like MK3TT in the Ferrari 458 Italia GT3 is currently to go at it and catches up onto Team Insportec by shaking away and about to go increase by 1.7 seconds. Just to have the third wave clear, going entered onto lap 15 during the continuation at Interlagos to go down the hill and swoop up onto the center S for having a 15 time. Just look at the race, guys. The spectators are really having a good cheer. And even, of course, to have the main defense will have to keep holding down in the exact balance to see how the top 3 racers are currently to go at it. So looks like Dust Cloud Me Do in the Lamborghini Huracan GT3 is stay on focusing in the third position at the bronze is now getting closer on McGreasy in about 0.5 seconds to get closer to break the gap and go for the mid-engine layout to see how the differences will be made to do it. As Porsche, Lamborghini, and Mercedes-Benz are about to go for the hairpin on number 1, 2, and heading up onto turn 3 by stopping around on turn 10. Come on, McGreasy, you can do it. Canadian fans are counting on you and Porsche fans during this part of the competition. So it's about to go up in 3.6 seconds. Looks like Dust Cloud is about to get closer, along with Mercedes-Benz is now stepping up and go all the way for having a quick peak of acceleration on to Sector 3. This is going to be a vast majority to see how Lamborghini is going Raging Bull at Porsche to get closer in about 0.2 seconds onto the main part of the final corner towards the end of the 15th lap and go proceed on to number 16. So heads up, Ferrari is on the behind position to go overtake at Team Insportec. Now's the time, and looks like RC is now sneaking in by having a good overtake on to 5th place. Alright, looks like 14 drivers are still standing, and looks like Philip McRabice has now left the lobby for only 13 remaining. But after all, BMW will have to go for the rematch on Team Chevy for round 2. This will have to take that good part of the rematch, so we're gonna have to give a good providence and we'll straighten up to go all out racing endurance to see how Chevy and BMW will survive this race before at the end. Just 4 more laps to go, and there it goes. Lamborghini is now arrived and moving up on to 2nd place. Sounds like McGreasy has underestimated Dust Cloud Midu is now being dropped down on to 4th place along with B. Splendid teamwork and splendid much more best possibility to have the best part of the manufacturer car brand. So heads up, looks like Skyper 6.0 is coming up onto the next opponent for Team Insportec in about 1.8 seconds remaining before 4 laps is about to go for the hard racing conclusion. There's no need to have a pit stop. It's about to get tested and will proven to have 1 race, 1 endurance, and mandatory requirement to see how it turns out to go for having a 1-bit non-stop racing to go all-out action. 3 more laps to go. We're almost there, you guys. The GTWS Manufacturers Cup season is about to come to an end to pronounce the 1st place winner will be take home the podium. BPR_CB map has come in a long way and having a good excellent run out there to stay in 1st position. But heads up, 4 manufacturer car brands is now going all out battle in 2nd place to see how it turns out to go for the judge. Looks like Dust Cloud is about to be having some tough opponents who will be doing a challenge accept. And there goes McGreasy, and oh, there goes Dust Cloud Midu, and the Lamborghini Huracan GT3 just actually took a spun out on turn number 6. That is so crazy to see how Lamborghini just lose another part of the grid for the 2nd time. So far so very close and ends up to be stopping at position number 7. This is going to be so crazy to see how Lamborghini just pulled a simple mistake. But I bet one of the 3 drivers might be deserved to have a penalty to be called in. So I guess McGreasy, RC, or B, well, we'll have to find out to see how it turns out to see how Team Insportec is still continuing on and moving up onto 5th place. As the other 3 racers on position 2, 3, and 4 is about to get closer at the end of the 17th lap before proceed on to lap number 18. So here it comes. Team UDRS Insportec in the Chevy Corvette C7 Group 3 is now at the number 5 spot to go proceed on to turn 1 at the entrance at Senna S. Green flag is now going to proceed as always, just to have a good time to go proceed on to Cuba du Sol on turn 3. Increase on the gap distance away from Skyper 6.0 from position 6, 2 more remaining. And then Sector 2 after clear from Sector 1 to go left turn by the blind corner approach. Now that's how the best time of racing to go for the perfect comeback to get shape up and go reflexes for Team UDRS Insportec due to the absence from the difficulty from round 6 at Watkins Glen International. So you see, I know this is going to be a pretty tough time and pretty well complicated that I just really might need to be preferred for having a 2-minute wait session. But 10 minutes is not a no-no, a-okay to see how this part of the confirmation for this part of the live stream session is coming in and joining session on the lobby that takes an impatient time. But a bit lesson learned, so I should rather have to open my eyes and open my mind at the same time. So coming in and have a good clear on number 12, going up the straight and forward to have a good 0.9 seconds for Team Insportec to shake off the heat and go faster all the way by the end of the 18th lap and about 1 more lap to go remaining on to lap number 19 enter. So here it comes. Keep a good steady brake position to go down again at the center S on turn 1 and 2. so there's no sign at the pit stop signal on BPR_CB map. He has come in a long way, and he is actually to be going forward onto turn 8 at the first hairpin after 4 racers are about to go currently to go all-out battle for the conclusion. Let's see how RC can actually gonna to keep it up and go forward to be represent Team BMW for the Manufacturers Cup season in the GTWS 2023 series. Get a load of that good feeling and strength potential, especially for Team UTRS Insportec is now going hard defense on the number 5 spot. Skyper 6.0 is now going at it in about 0.4 seconds remaining as the grid pressures is about to get worn out soon. So here it comes. The final lap for the first place driver is about to go forward and take home the podium as the battle rages on in second place to go continuation between RC, McGreasy, and B. As Sector 3 enters, Team UTRS is stepping up and go quicker defense by having a double trouble moment from Skyper 6.0 and S. Jackman. And here comes Skyper to be slowed down by crossing the penalty line. Honda is about to take the advantage to catch up onto Team Chevy before finishing up onto lap number 19. Looks like BPR_CB map has come in a long journey, you guys. He's about to take home the podium and pronounce the first place winner of this year's round 7 of the GTWS Manufacturers Cup 2023 series. This is going to get pretty much more awesome out there to go harder, faster, tougher, and improvise and go hard racing in a mandatory requirement to be step up and go for having a perfect race moment. So better make sure to grab a hashtag MyGTMoment as a good reminder. This has got to do a perfect race win for BPR_CB map to take home the podium. He's almost there to be finishing up onto Sector 2 after clear from hairpin 3 on turn 10. Go left on turn 11, and this is going to get much more successful and will achieve to be accomplished as S. Jackman overtakes Team Insportec by the last second. Here it comes. Looks like one more defense after Team Insportec lost the position to be entered in the 5th position. So here it comes, you guys. Looks like BPR_CB map is about to go for the finish line to have a final stretch, and there it goes. One Canadian racer takes home the win in round 7 of the 2023 GTWS Manufacturers Cup at Interlagos. BPR_CB map takes the win. Pretty awesome and excellent. Good job, BPR. You did a good run and best time racing in the Manufacturers Cup at Interlagos for the 2023 GTWS season. We have ourselves a winner, you guys. One best Gran Turismo racer from Canada is now doing the best represent on Team Porsche. Total time is 31 minutes, 51.432 seconds is now going all clear. Now that's a good racing competition. All clear, and other racers is now being well received without having a 1-minute penalty. Good job, you guys. Good job, and that's a very good, best, excellent winning season at the end of round 7 for the GTWS Manufacturers Cup. I'm so very impressive because the best time to go for having a short comeback due to my absence as an incident, and then the 7th round is now having a best perfect position to go average on to number 6. Good race, you guys. Good race and job well done before at the end of the series. But I can't wait to have a lot of good valuable earnings as we've been participating from round 1 and coming a long way in July 1st. Thank you, brand new update, and this is going to get pretty much more thrill and excited out there from number 16 and going race position on number 10. Good job, by the way. Very good job, and that's how I get the job done and go for having a perfect comeback to have a replay to save. What a stunning, excellent finish to see how BPR_CB map just take home the podium finish to be driving in the Porsche 911 RSR Type 991 2017 to have a different livery variation. Especially for RC in the BMW M6 GT3 Endurance model is now actually did a good best position to go serve as a runner on in number 2. McGreasy in the Porsche 911 RSR did a good job and very much more proud excellent out there to have a well-deserved. So I'll have to keep a good congratulation message to PPR_CB Map for the win. Along with RC and McGreasy did a good job out there to be finished in 2nd and 3rd place. Perfect comeback, best time measures, and go all-out endurance is all about doing the best purpose without losing amount of grip when you're racing in Autodromo de Interlagos for the best part of the Group 3 category at the end of week number 4. So, I guess the season is over, but even of course to have yet to come after finishing from the GTWS Manufacturers Cup of the 2023 series. So keep your eye out on Vision Total Drama because I'll have to be set and go additional to have some team variation that related to the Total Drama characters will have to go behind the scenes. Just to have a perfect time to go relaxation, and I'll have to keep a good watchful eye out on Toyota Gazoo Racing GT Cup and Porsche Esports Challenge USA. Now that's a Group 3 competition for the final round. Alright, well, as Phase 2 preparation is now going clear for the encore presentation, you guys, I'm so glad that this is going to be a very good, best, excellent moment out there to have one last final part on Phase 3. So give me a moment. I guess this is going to get pretty much more needed to have a very best possibility to go for the different retrospective. Or even to have a new part, that is. So I'll have to do my part, and I'll have to go with Phase 3. I'll have to get my prep to go, shaping up, and do it. Alright, looks like everything's gonna be a bit quieter to be relaxing in peace. So I'll have to do my part. Tonight's race is a very good, best, proud moment out there during the part at the end of the competition. So, especially to have the final outcome on round 7 at Interlagos to be on the event schedule is now being labeled as complete. Except round 6 is now put up onto the substitute we'll have to do onto the main part of the title onto the main track. But after all, Team UDRS Insportec has officially... Hang on one second, folks. I'll have to get my act together. Just gonna to make sure to get my mind and thought to be working functionally. Alright. Well, folks, it's finally over. 2023 series GTWS Manufacturers Cup has come to an end, and we're having a best... Hold on, let me try this again. Well, folks, 2023 series Manufacturers Cup has come to an end, and even of course to have the final outcome after participate from round 7 on the event schedule is now being labeled as complete. Except round 6, by the way, due to the bug glitch, is now putting me for having a tough time to go full effect. But I deserve to have a blame on the bug glitch due to the technical difficulty from last Wednesday's live stream video. Well, at least all I have to do is gonna have to move on and focusing on Total Drama fan art liveries will be currently to have TDROTI liveries with toxic rats and mutant maggots along with some characters we'll be putting up with some team variations. But after all, it was a lot of fun and tough racing moments since beginning on June 7 in the first round. I guess the perfect time to have a professional reward to have 3.6 million credits after finishing at the end of the day. Let's go back to the GT garage and have myself to have one last final part of the reward challenge will be available by 5 roulette tickets. Just gonna have to take some time to go for a quick loading. Alright. 4 4 stars and 1 3-star roulette ticket. Here I go. let's receive the gift and see which kinds of different earnings should I get. Just give me something. Always spend the usual. Always spend a usual earning that brings out 10,000 GT credits. Alright, I'll take that. Now for the second one. It's all about parts, new engine, and a Pagani invitation. Alright, so looks like semi-racing muffler for the Nissan GTR safety car. I'll have to hold on to it. Just gonna have to take a third roulette ticket available to be opened up and see which gift should I get. Dang it! So very close to get that new sweet engine. Well, I'll have to take 30,000 Gran Turismo credits just to have a small part of earnings to be adding up and go for the current balance. Fourth roulette ticket and third 4-star coming up. Come on, give me a new car, new engine, and weight reduction. Bingo! Weight reduction is correction. Stage number 5 and good compatible vehicle on the Lamborghini Venio 2014. Recommended retail price is 500,000 credits. I'll have to hold on to it just to have one more roulette ticket to go. So this is it. It's always about having a best luck and high stakes. I know this is going to be another semi-racing muffler. Well, in the meantime, compatible using on the Porsche 911 GT3 RS Type 991 2016. What a tough race for tonight, you guys. GTWS Manufacturers Cup has come to the end. Just like the Nations Cup, well, I kind of say this because all I have to do is gonna to keep working on and go forward after putting up with some preparation to go for the encore content video. But you guys might gonna have to watch round 1 through 7 of the GTWS Manufacturers Cup 2023 series. We'll be able to watch it again at any time, along with the Nations Cup after we've been participating back from May. Well, I kind of say it because it was a lot of bumpy ride and going harder competition as a true Chevy driver for the competition. But in the meantime, I'll have to be here and go for the participation. Sorry about that, folks. Let me try this again. Well, it's been a bumpy ride, you guys. A lot of tough times and heart-racing moments during the competition of the 2023 GTWS Manufacturers Cup has officially come to an end. Well, in the meantime, because you guys might gonna have to watch round 1 through 7 is now being available after finishing for only one part of the race season has now finished after the Nations Cup from May. All the tough times, 30 times, and even of course to have pit stop mandatory times just to make sure and go shape up to be as a true competition racer depends on which kinds of manufacturer car brands during the 2023 season. But hopefully next year is going to be a lot better out there we'll have to take on in 2024 for the GTWS Nations Cup and Manufacturers Cup. But I still have to be here and be part as Team Chevy to be as a true competitor to be driving in the Corvette C7 Group 4 and Group 3. Just to have same livery variation for this year, so I have to be using again for next year. But especially to have some upcoming events along with Porsche Esports Challenge USA and continuation of Toyota Gazoo Racing GT Cup is now going to be confirmed on round 5 at Nürburgring Sprint by using the GR Supra GT4 race car and Toyota 86 Group 4. But I can still have some perfect opportunity to go break time and even of course to have a best preparation to go for the live stream video to make some more Autodromo liveries is always about to go behind the scenes. Just you wait, folks. I'll have to come up with it, and I'll have to find out as I'm about to wrap this up before at the end of the video. So, thank you for enjoying watching the video on Gran Turismo 7. I hope you enjoyed. Just go subscribe to my YouTube channel for a like, comment, and click the bell for notification on upcoming content videos if you'd like to see. Don't forget to check it out on social media platforms. Don't forget to check it out on social media. Hang on 1 second, folks. Just give me a moment. I'll have to fix this and go encore. Just give me a time, folks. I know this is gonna take forever because I'm just gonna have to go and wrap this up at the very end of the content video. So, as always, thank you for enjoying watching the video on Gran Turismo 7. I hope you enjoyed. Just go subscribe to my YouTube channel for a like, comment, and click the bell for notification on upcoming content videos if you'd like to see. Don't forget to check it out on any social media platforms like DeepNetArt, Instagram, Twitter, GT Planet, and more to see for my own image artwork like UDRS liveries, Vision Total Drama fan art with card liveries, and more whenever you're welcome at any time. Thank you for so much watching for having a long journey for the GTWS season of 2023. I hope you ever enjoy watching the... Sorry about that, I just got something on my throat. Just give me a moment. It's like I'm just being a rehearsal in school play. Sorry about that, I just had trouble with distractions. Okay, where was I? Thank you for enjoying watching the video on Gran Turismo 7. I hope you enjoyed. Just go subscribe to my YouTube channel for a like, comment, and click the bell for notification on upcoming content videos if you'd like to see. Don't forget to check it out on any social media platforms like DeepNetArt, Instagram, Twitter, GT Planet, and more to see for my own image artwork like UDRS liveries, Vision Total Drama fan art with card liveries, and more whenever you're welcome at any time. Thank you so much for enjoying having a best competition time in the 2023 GTWS Nations Cup and Manufacturers Cup. But still to come because Exhibition Series will be set to be confirmed by coming soon during the late year of 2023 and earlier of 2024. I hope you... Sorry about that, folks. I just got caught up by distraction because, well, the little one is sleeping, so let me try this again and go for a different part of the role rehearsal act. Okay? Promise me. Thank you for enjoying watching the video on Gran Turismo 7. I hope you enjoyed. Just go subscribe to my YouTube channel for a like, comment, and click the bell for notification on upcoming content videos if you'd like to see. Don't forget to check it out on any social media platforms like DeepNetArt, Instagram, Twitter, GT Planet, and more to see for my own image artwork like UDRS liveries, Vision Total Drama fan art with card liveries, and more whenever you're welcome at any time. Thank you for so much enjoying watching a full journey walkthrough as part of the 2023 GTWS Nations Cup and Manufacturers Cup. But the exhibition series will be set and confirmed by coming soon in late 2023 and early 2024. Thank you for watching, and I'll look forward to see you guys next time on Gran Turismo 7. This is Hyperion-Blue-GT signing up. As always, keep on racing, stay clean.